Alright, hello everyone, I'm back for another YouTube video. I'm just going to give you my AFC predictions. I'm going to go AFC North, East, South, West. Tell you where I think each team will where each team will fall, and I will give you my NFC predictions as well, probably in a couple days. So look out for that. Let's start in the AFC North. In fourth place, I had the Cincinnati Bengals at 5-11. I think they'll have a decent season. Joe Burrow will put up decent stats. However, I think the defense will hold them back eventually. I think next draft, Bengals will start to go defensive heavy, and I could see them competing with the rest of the AFC North. Number 3, at the Pittsburgh Steelers at 7-9. Yes, they're doing worse than last year, even though they have Ben Roethlisberger come back. Mirror this, I don't know if he'll stay healthy. If he can stay healthy, the team is a playoff contender. If not, sorry, but I don't see the Steelers doing well, especially since they didn't get a guy like Cam Newton or Andy Dalton to be a better backup quarterback. He was never healthy these last couple seasons, always injured. I don't know if he can stay healthy. So I'm going to keep the Steelers at number 3. Their defense will hold them. Their defense will be the key piece to their success. I think the defense will be incredible this year. They're going to have a top 10 defense. However, their offense is going to hold them back. I don't trust Juju Smith-Schuster to be the true number 1 wide receiver. I don't think they have I think James Conner's a good running back, just not a great one. So yeah. Plus, James Conner also has had an injury history. At number 2, the Cleveland Browns, 8-8. This team shows a lot of promise. I think they'll do really well. This team is a playoff contender. However, they lost 2 of their biggest key pieces last year, being Freddie Kitchens and John Dorsey. Freddie Kitchens, yeah, he was gone. Yes, he was a big issue last year. However, John Dorsey really put this team together. Was getting guys like Jarvis and Odell. Because of that, I think the Browns will be an 8-8, 9-7, even 10-6 team. However, I don't think this is the year for playoffs. I think next year will be it. And number 1, the Baltimore Ravens, 12-4. Yes, we're not going 14-2 again. I see a splitting with the Steelers and Browns, possibly losing to Chiefs, and then losing to either the Eagles or the Cowboys. If the Eagles, we could also go 11-5 losing the post, as well as the Chiefs, Browns, and Steelers. So either 12-5 or 12-4 or 11-5. Ravens win the division. I think they'll either get the number 2 or 3 seed, depending on how everything else plays out. Alright. Plus, both the Ravens have an MVP quarterback, top 10 running back, top 5 tight end, and Hollywood Brown is my breakout candidate this year. As well as Hollywood Brown's my AFC candidate, the breakout, so we'll get to my NFC breakout candidate next video. Alright, AFC East. Number 4 and 6-10 at the New York Jets. Sorry, but I don't trust the Jets at all. I don't like Adam Gase. I think that was a dumb hire. He's a better offensive coordinator than head coach. He should have never been hired to be a head coach. He is really going to hold this team back in their true potential, because I like Sam Darnold. I like Le'Veon Bell. I like Frank Gore. I think they have a really good offense. However, 2 things worry me: the defense and the coaching. But Kai Becton should be a really good left tackle as well. However, the defense and the coaching is really going to hold this team back. So, at number 3, I have the New England Patriots, 7-9. Yes, the Patriots are going 7-9. I don't know what their offense is going to do. Their defense should be top 10. However, can I trust their tight end core? They don't have a top 10 tight end since Gronk left. I think Edelman and Harry are good wide receivers. They just can't carry the team. Mohamed Sanu is always injured. I think their running back core is the strongest part about that offense. Of course, the defense will be top 10. Their defense is always top 10. At number 2, the Miami Dolphins, 9-7, and they take the 7th seed in the playoffs. Miami Dolphins, wow. They really did well this offseason. They got Kyle Van Noy. They got Byron Jones. They got Jordan Howard. They got Matt Breida. They got Tua. They got Austin Jackson in the draft. They still got 2 first-round picks next year. They got 3 first-round picks last year, which they used it on Noah Igaboni, I think is what you call is what his last name is. Sorry if I butchered it, but I think he'll be a good number 2 corner next to Byron Jones. I see the Dolphins 9-7 taking the 7th seed in the playoffs, and your 2020 divisional winner, the Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills will win the division, 12-4. And they take the 3rd seed. Alright, moving on to the AFC South. At number 4, Jacksonville Jaguar, 4-12. This is easy. Jaguars go last in the division, either 4-12 or 3-13. I don't think Jaguars are going to do well this year. I like their offense. I think their offense will do well. However, I don't know how Gardner Minshew is going to do. He's either going to be a breakout candidate or do completely awful. Still let that mustache show. Then goes with DJ Chark and the rest of the Jaguars offense. And the defense. Oh boy, the defense. Yannick Ngakoue, tagged. Calais Campbell, gone. AJ Boye, gone. Miles Jack is really the only one left from that Jacksonville defense. Really, it's just him and Josh Allen. That's really the best part about the Jaguars defense. At number 3, Houston Texans, 6-10. Honestly, for Texans' sake, they should just tank and try to get a top 10 wide receiver or corner. Because I don't like their secondary one bit. I think they have a bottom 5 secondary. And they have a good wide receiver core. However, I think the DeAndre Hopkins trade is going to kill them, especially the fact that they get any first-round picks for him. And they also didn't have any first-round picks in the draft. At number 2, the Indianapolis Colts, 7-9. I was originally thinking 8-8, but I right now have them losing to Pittsburgh and going 7-9. I think the Indianapolis Colts get 7-9. Don't get me wrong, they have a good offense. I don't trust the wide receiver core though. Besides Jack Doyle and T.Y. Hilton, who is injured, so I don't think he'll perform well this year. And your divisional winners, Tennessee Titans, either 10-6 or 9-7. Honestly, a team can win this division at 9-7. This division stinks. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna say Titans go 10-6 or 9-7. They got a top 10 offense. Ryan Tannehill was the breakout candidate with the comeback player of the year last year. Derrick Henry went nuts last year. They didn't lose many key pieces. All right, let's move on to the AFC West. And then I'll give you my predictions for the playoffs. And then I'll give you my full playoff predictions in the third video when I give you... the second video will be the NFC, and then the third video will be playoffs. Fourth seed, Chargers 6-10. The AFC South is insane this year. I don't like the Chargers' offensive line. Justin Herbert's really gonna have to perform well in order for the Chargers to do well this year. It shows a lot of potential. But it also shows a lot of potential to be one of the biggest busts in the NFL. I do like the Kenneth Murray draft pick, though. That will really help in the long run. So I'm gonna say Chargers go 6-10 because I think the offense will do well this year. I really don't trust their wide receiver core or offensive line. No, Keenan Allen's top 10 wide receiver, but I don't trust the rest of their wide receiver core. I think Keenan Allen and maybe Hunter Henry. At number 3, in the 6th seed, the Oakland Raiders. Yes, I got 3 teams from the AFC West going into the playoffs. With the 6-5, it's spoiler alert 1. The Raiders go 9-7 and take the 6th seed. Yes, a team's going 9-7 and making the playoffs. That's how bad the AFC is this year. Holy crap, is it a bad conference. Yep, Raiders go 9-7. They take the 6th seed. The Oakland Raiders. I think the Raiders are going to take a big step up this year. John Gruden is a really good head coach. They got a good quarterback in Derek Carr. And if he doesn't perform, Marcus Mariota might have a bounce back year. Yeah, considering he lost the job to Ryan Tannehill. So yeah, at number 3 are the Raiders. Alright, number 2, the Denver Broncos, 10-6, 5th seed. Broncos, top 10 offense, top 10 defense this year. I like Drew Lock as a quarterback. Jerry Jeudy and Cortland Sutton should really make a good wide receiver duo. And then their second pick, they also took a wide receiver. He should really help. As well as guys like Noah Fant and Hamilton. They have a really good wide receiver core. Just the only issue there is the offensive line. Could the offensive line hold up? I say yes right now. And I like the defense. Especially with AJ Boye, Bradley Chubb, and Von Miller. And finally, your Super Bowl champion, the 13-3 Kansas City Chiefs, will take the number 1 seed. What are else to say about the Chiefs? They didn't lose many key pieces. Their offense should still be top 5. The defense, I don't trust the defense as well as their offense, but their defense should still do work. Alright, that just leads to playoffs. At number 7 seed, I have the Miami Dolphins. The number 6 seed is the Oakland Raiders. 5th seed, Denver Broncos. 4th seed, Tennessee Titans. 3rd seed, Buffalo Bills. 2nd seed, Baltimore Ravens. 1st seed, Kansas City Chiefs. Also, sorry if I said Oakland Raiders. I'm going to say Las Vegas Raiders. Still not used to that. It's like the first couple years I called the Los Angeles Chargers, the San Diego Chargers. But anyways, peace. I'll see you when I do the NFC.